So it's hard to believe that the moon is already out. Let me focus it some more. Let me try to get it focused a little bit more than what it is because I had it focused and then it came unfocused. I'm also going to have to get myself a chair because the moon is already out. And who would have thought that years and years and years ago that the moon would be out? Not me. I wouldn't have thought of it. I wouldn't have. Rosie, honey, I got to use your little stool. I'm going to sit on your little stool if I can, Rosie. Well, it's going to be kind of awkward, but I'm going to, hello there. Oh yeah, this is perfect. I'm on Rosie's little bitty stool, and we are looking at this moon. I hope it's clear. I'm literally, you know where I'm at? I'm inside my house. I'm looking at my bay window, watching the moon, because it's really cold outside. It's super cold. And hey, what's happening with that? Why is it doing that? Look at how the moon is moving around up there, and this is on a tripod right now. You are lucky, but I don't think you're the first one. Oh, yeah, you are, Andrea. That's right. Hello, MZK. Why is that moon shaking? Ask yourself, why is it shaking? Because it is not my tripod. I hope it isn't my tripod. Okay, I can shake my tripod, but I don't think that the wind can shake it. I don't even have that much wind coming through the window to shake my tripod like this. Rosie, honey, I hope that you don't think that you're going to jump out this window, because that is going to be really bad, Rosie, if you think you're going to jump out this window, because you would literally die from the fall going down into the driveway, Rosie, honey. You can't do it. No, no, no. Get down, Rosie. You're a little baby. I cannot let you up there, Rosie. You're too little. She is a little baby. What is happening with this moon? Because I'm trying to focus it. It's like it doesn't want to focus. Let's see that. That's like really close up. I really could not tell you why this moon is moving like that. This is really strange, and I'm not joking. This moon should not be moving like that. I do not have like a big strong wind coming through my window. I've got the upper part of my window tucked. The upper part of my window is on. And not on, but the upper part of my window is open. But that moon, it shouldn't be doing that, you all. It's moving, and it should not be moving like that. I've got a real sturdy tripod. Like I'm gonna see if I can. I'm even holding my tripod is not. There's something going on with this moon. I just wonder what it is. Let me bring this down a little more. I don't want it tightened all the way up, but this is weird. Try to move it down to see if we can keep it in here. Let's see what it looks like in that one filtered mode. See, that's the inverted mode. The craters, why is it moving like that up there? It's literally wobbling. That moon is wobbling up there. It shouldn't be wobbling like this. See if I can like bring it up closer. We want to see it closer. Let me see if I can focus it. A ship. I'm trying to see if I can like. Wow. This is strange. It's really, really strange. I'm inside my house. You can see I'm inside my house and this moon is literally, there's something going on. Something doesn't feel right with the moon. What's, Todd, honey, listen to me. There's nothing in my room. The floor is not shaking. I'm sitting still. I'm out here. I'm in my living room. My camera is mounted on a tripod. No, there is nothing that should be causing this right here at all. Nothing. I can't help it if your refrigerator causes your room to shake or your house, but it's not the case here. This thing is literally moving around in the sky. It's moving around, which does not make sense. Now the moon does wobble. It rotates in the sky also, because I've documented that years ago, probably around 4 or 5 years ago. The moon is rotating around in the sky. It's the New Jerusalem. I wouldn't say it's not the New Jerusalem. I've never heard the New Jerusalem would be the moon. It's wild. Wild seeing it like this. And it's more pronounced when it's up close. You can see the movement of it. Let me just do this. Let's watch it rise. It is. I've got the large binoculars and the Goski cell phone lens adapter. My phone is clamped into the adapter on my tripod. Jimmy, honey, that's a really good question. How do you know? What if there is something in front of it and it's just projecting the image of the moon? It's really moving too wobbly. Just so sweet. And see how it flashes? It shouldn't flash like that unless it's taking pictures. Positive energy watching it? Well, okay, that could be good. See what it did? It just blinked. It just blinked. You've seen it rise during the daytime, and it seems the western sky at 3 a.m. Yeah. Even if this was like a ship, certainly a ship wouldn't do this. Hey, maybe some great big massive balloon-like thing up there would do that. Would, if there was like air current up there, wind current or something. You saw like a sheet pass wave, like, yes. Let me do this like a satellite. It could be a satellite. We're in our 25th solar cycle right now. I'm inside my house because I'm not going outside. It's a little bit too cold at the moment. It's like 25 degrees. A diffuse sheet. Wow. If you're just tuning in, I'm inside my house. There's Rosie's blanket behind me. I've got the upper part of my bay window open, and I've got this on a tripod. And this moon, there's something strange happening. Almost transparent, but light. Is it blurred on your Alzan? Because I can't really tell. Okay, it would be kind of, let me look at this thing. Let me see. Now see, it can get blurred. I'm moving the middle piece of the binoculars. These spots don't even look like they're in the right spot. They don't. They don't look like they're in the right spot either. Yeah. Let me see this thing. Let me see if I can make this big. It's like it doesn't want to focus. I should have my Nikon camera out and see if it does it with the Nikon camera also. Leave it like that. You think that they could be spying on us? I bring it down a little. Okay, it made a flash. If you're just tuning in, I am inside my house overlooking my driveway with the upper part of my bay window open. And this camera is on a tripod, a very sturdy one, and that moon is moving in the sky like that. I'm not doing it. My floor isn't shaking. The wind isn't blowing it. It is moving like that in the sky, and I've never seen it do that before. So this is really, really unusual for me to see. It doesn't make sense at all. I'm gonna bring it down this way. It could be a hologram. It could, but why would a hologram kind of shake? You know? If it's a hologram, where is it being done at? The black stuff is growing in the center of it. The hologram machine is being, it could be, really could be. I wouldn't. You don't know 4th Street? Hello, EMT. It doesn't seem to be uncommon. Michael, honey, I had to have a title, but this moon, it's moving way too much in the sky like that. There's something strange happening. It's shaking in the sky. Maybe that's what the title needs to be. The moon is shaking in the daylight, in the sky. It is shaking. I really am trying to think, how could it be shaking like that? Oh, that's okay, Pamela. No, you don't get notices anymore because it all depends on what the topic is. Really, with the new algorithms and things, They will only notify you if they want to, but based on your viewing history and your watch history, that's why people, Google wants your watch history so that it can recommend videos and send you a notification when videos come on live if it's comparable to what you have been watching. I think that's how that works. Yeah. We've read the whole entire book of Enoch on here. There's like 2 books of Enoch. Welcome everybody. It is Saturday. Let's see what I just did. Oh, you're welcome. What if there is a satellite up in orbit and it's literally projecting that moon and the satellite isn't steady, or there's something else up there? It might be another planet orbiting energy. Hey, see how, look, it would cause it to happen, I guess. There's something else up there. It is shaking. And it's not my tripod, because I'm inside my house on my upper floor. It's contradictory. It's like when you're trying to film something and you're holding it with your hand and you can't hold it steady. Maybe we are not even on a planet called Earth. What if we are in a great big crater? I don't know. What if we're just floating around somewhere? What if the Earth is vibrating and that's why the moon looks the way that it is? What if the Earth is shaking? Duality. I'm going to bring it down a little bit. It looks fake, maybe. Now, if I had a real flimsy tripod with like maybe pencil legs and just the slightest wind would move it, I could see how that would happen. But this is the most sturdiest tripod I've got. And even when I use this tripod to film the moon with my other camera and stuff, it doesn't wobble like that. It does not wobble like this at all. But it is wobbling. It's shaking in the sky. I hope we're not looking at something like an optical illusion and our eyes are seeing something that is not even up there. That would be really wild. Yeah, I've heard that the moon was hollow. I heard that it was like a Dyson sphere and there was different levels to this Dyson sphere on the inside of it. And then I heard that it's like, the Draconians or whoever they are, they're in control of the moon under the dark side, and it's the Death Star, and it's this and that. Yeah, there is a lady there. I found her on a YouTube a long time ago. She spoke in 4 different languages, and she said the moon was a Dyson sphere that was brought over into this area. It was a leftover battleship, and they towed it to this area of the sky. So we would have a satellite or something, a moon or something. Thank you, Mr. Hamilton. Is it the result of a vacuum? I have no idea. You can't see it at the red herring? Yeah. You see that flash that just occurred? There's something happening up there in the sky. That was a flash that occurred, not just from the moon itself, but in front of the moon, a flash. It could have came from the sun, the flashing, because the sun flashes also. You think the moon did the flash? The space vacuum is a black hole. I hope we don't get all sucked into a black hole. Really. I am going to go if y'all just tuning in. I'm here in my house because it's really cold out, and I am going to go. So with that being said, thank you all for watching, and you all please hit that subscribe button if you have not subscribed. If you have subscribed, thank you for subscribing, and please hit that like button when you go out. Please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you for taking the time to watch this, and there is something different with this moon. It is shaking. And it should not be shaking on here the way that it is in the daylight, because I'm on a tripod, I'm in my house, and the moon is shaking. And it's wild. Have a let me say that. Hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. Love you, and thank you. A thumbs up, please.